పోయినా కానీ లేకపోతే అలాట్మెంట్కు అప్లికేషన్ పెట్టుకున్నా కూడా వెరిఫికేషన్ కంప్లీట్ చేసి రెడీగా మనం పెట్టుకొని ద క్లోజెస్ట్ మంత్ జూన్ కానీ డిసెంబర్ కానీ ఆ మంత్ లోపల అన్ని కంప్లీట్ చేసేస్తాం. దెన్ అగైన్ వి మూవ్ ఆన్ సో దాట్ వీ హ్యావ్ డెస్టినేషన్, దట్ ఈస్ డిసెంబర్ మంత్ ఆర్ జూన్ మంత్. ఒక డెస్టినేషన్ ఉంటుంది. ఆ డెస్టినేషన్ లోపల ప్రీవియస్ అన్నీ కూడా మొత్తము కంప్లీట్ చేసి వెరిఫికేషన్ కంప్లీట్ చేసి we would have to be ensuring that the benefit is rendered to the beneficiaries on those particular months, in those particular months. ఇది డెస్టినేషన్ కింద మీరు పెట్టుకోండి. ది లాంచ్ ఆఫ్ జగనన్న సంపూర్ణ గృహ హక్కు పథకం, ఇది what has been scheduled for December, and those people, the beneficiaries there, వాళ్ళు అమ్ముకోవాలన్నా అమ్ముకోలేరు ఆ ఇళ్లను. They cannot sell those house properties because it is already mortgaged, and neither can they get a loan because the property is already mortgaged with AP Housing Corporation. So loan తెచ్చుకోలేని పరిస్థితి, అమ్ముకోలేని పరిస్థితి. ఈ కేటగిరీలో దాదాపుగా 67 లక్షల మంది 2011 కన్నా ముందు, అంటే 1980s నుంచి 2011 దాకా ఉన్న అన్ని హౌస్ సైట్స్, హౌసెస్ who are coming under this category, we are releasing them. So we are releasing them so that these beneficiaries can actually own these properties. They will have the right to sell, dispose these properties. They will have the right to avail loans from the banks because the property becomes their own. Registration would be done on their names. It's going to be a big game changer in those lives, especially for the 67 lakh పేదవాళ్ళ జీవితాలలో. It's going to be a big game changer. Village and ward secretariats inspection. This is one of the most important aspect. The reason being, in fact, this would be monitored so closely that this is one particular aspect what at the Chief Minister's level, at CMO level, this is going to be a litmus test. If this litmus test is not passed, I would not hesitate to take action. It is that very important program, because this is going to define governance. If we do not take charge over the situation, good governance cannot be rendered. So it's very, very important that collectors, the joint collectors, the sub-collectors, the PO ITDAs, the RDOs, sub-collectors, everybody own these secretariats, be it municipalities, be it ward, or be it grammar secretariats. You need to own them. It's very, very important. My only apprehension in this whole aspect is, my only fear in this whole aspect is, if we do not go, governance will not improve. Only when we go there, governance will improve. Starting next month, I'm also going to ask MLAs also to visit 4 Sachivalayas per week, and then give them 2 months time. The MLAs also give them 2 months time, that is October and November. And December, I also want to start this program, because I want to ensure that the quality there is totally upgraded to that level before my inspection. So I want you to focus on this, ensure that every minute detail is looked into, so that by the time I start touring, there are absolutely no complaints. Because when I start touring, you will be there with me. So that's the reason why I'm giving a lot of headroom, a lot of head start for you, so that everything is attended to before my tour actually starts in December. And every application, you would have to ensure that whether a SOP is followed for rejection. There's got to be an SOP for rejection. Before rejecting any application, you'd have to give a notice. Then you'd have to take an explanation from the beneficiary. You need to give an explanation. You need to give a notice to the beneficiary before an application is rejected. You need to take an explanation once again from the beneficiary on that notice that you have given. On that, you need to give a speaking order. And after you give a speaking order, then an order should be given to the beneficiary and a photograph to be taken. An acknowledgement. This process jaragali. The whole situation is anybody deserving arhudiki manchi jaragala. Anarhudiki ivvakodadu. Every deserving person should get, and every undeserving person should not get. So all these things will only come into force only when you start inspecting, only when you start enforcing, only when you go there. Let the inspecting officials maintain a register there in every Gram Sachivalayam. In every Gram Sachivalayam, please make sure that you have a physical register as well. Physical inspection register should be made available in every Gram Sachivalayam or Ward Sachivalayam. And this inspecting officer should record his observations on improvements to be carried out in that secretariat. So it's very, very important that you actually start owning these Sachivalayas, but this is one place where, the corruption is zero. And we would have to maintain that. With our focus, our energy, our passion there, only then this will remain like that. A place where there is no corruption, a place where there is no discrimination, a place where every beneficiary who if he is deserving, would be entitled. A place where undeserving do not get. Situation as far as COVID is concerned, we've seen a positivity of 25.26% during the peak. Now we have a situation of weekly positivity at 2.18%. So there's a huge drop from where we've seen the peak during the month of probably May to what we are currently seeing now. In fact, the daily average is only 1.95. That's a very consoling factor. The recovery rate also has improved to 98.63%, which is also a very, very favorable news. But having said this, please make sure that you're not complacent, because you never know when people at times speak about third wave, and you would never know when this is going to happen. So please do not be complacent. Until and unless 100% vaccination is done, our responsibility to the society will not be discharged. And that too, 100% 2 doses. Only after both the doses are given would we have some comfort factor. After that, probably you would have to go for a booster dose, maybe. I do not know how the situation would be. But at least till we get there, please do not be complacent. It's very, very important that you're on your toes, giving time for this. Next topic, Disha app download progress. In fact, this is one thing which will actually transform the state of Andhra Pradesh probably into one of the best states probably in this country. This one exercise. This is one exercise which will give safety to the women. Just by shaking the phone, there is an assurance that within 6 minutes, the average time that is, maybe in rural areas it might be a little more, but the average time is within 6 minutes. Within 6 minutes, you have a police vehicle attend to the scene just by shaking the phone. That is the confidence that Disha app gives. And I'm proud to say that I'm happy to note that 70 lakh 520 downloads have so far been taken. 70 lakhs 520 downloads have been so far downloaded. Amazing numbers. In fact, out of this 70 lakh 520 downloads, SOS requests have come for 3,78,571. Usually people, the moment they download, they just check whether this app is really working or not. And actionable calls that actually emerged out of these SOS requests were 4,639. And within these 3 months, you have almost 900 success stories. Success stories meaning ఏదైనా జరక్క మునిపే ప్రివెంట్ చేయగలిగాం. 900 success stories through this app in these 3 months. July we launched the app. July, August, September. We have a situation of 70 lakh downloads,